Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more BattleTech. Well, we're here with Rolling Metal, our final contract available to us because the Taurians don't like us. Yep, they really dislike us, so we're not doing anything for them, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and ambush a convoy on the Federated Sun's behalf. It's in the desert, 3 skulls. Could be a little bit dangerous, but we're going to see how it goes. So, apparently there is a Shrek PPC a Shrek carrier here. So we're going to have to worry about those PPCs. It's a little bit dangerous, but I'm sure we'll be able to handle it. Alright, so this is going to boost our reputation with the Federated Suns, which is fantastic. That'll put us into the next bracket. Extra job pay, extra discounts at the store. I'm okay with this. The Taurians, they're getting very close to what's that? To hated, I think that is meant to be. Yeah, at minus 40? I don't know. Oh, wait, are we going backwards? I don't know. Either way, they don't like us nonetheless. But we're going to go ahead and pick this up. I'm thinking what we'll do is... I'm kind of in two minds. I'm thinking we're going to go for the stock standard arrangement. A little bit more money wouldn't be bad. I think there is a snub-nosed PPC here that I could potentially pick up. I'm not 100% sold, but then I'd also need, I also want a little bit of salvage because I'm sure there's something worth having. So, actually, you know what? For 150,000, maybe we just go. Never mind. I changed my mind. We're going to go ahead and pick up a full mech if possible. That way we can sell that and then make up the difference and then some. Yeah, that's the way we're going to do this. Alright, so we'll have the Marauder up and running. That is... no questions there. The Orion will be good. The Catapult will be good. But the Centurion, I feel like maybe we get rid of. So, well, we're not going to get rid of it. We'll just replace it for this one. So melee is obviously a very good thing against vehicles. We get double damage, so if we hit it, we kill it. I'm just tossing up whether we want to go for something along the lines of maybe the Griffin or the Shadowhawk. Now, the Shadowhawk here has a couple of jump jets, and the Griffin does not. Yeah, the problem is though, the heat efficiency is slightly better on the Griffin. So if we have a look, 39 to 54, 39 to 58. Oh, the difference being... Okay, it's actually the jump jets that are the difference. Okay, so that's playing into the heat efficiency. Okay, you know what? That's good to know. Let's bring the Shadowhawk. I think this is going to be a little bit better. It's going to be better, well, armored than the Centurion, and we should be able to jump in there and cause some trouble and get out. We also have the Ace Pilot ability, so we can get in close, get some kills, and then quickly bail before we take too much of a beating. I think this is the way we do this. All right, let's go ahead and deploy.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
Also, too, Cheese Goblin is in high spirits at the moment, so if we need to use a precision strike to make sure we take out one of their vehicles or things, that'll cost us a whole heap less thanks to that. But either way, we'll come back with the contract reading in a second. Okay, so the objective is to destroy the armoured convoy and escape, and bonus pay if we destroy the convoy guards as well. Our sources on the planet route have alerted us to a convoy of vehicles being transferred to an otherwise undefended military base. If we act quickly, we can destroy that convoy before it has a chance to reinforce the base. Normally we wouldn't be concerned about a simple vehicle convoy, but Davian intelligence operatives report that one of the vehicles is a fully operational Shrek PPC carrier. That is not a threat that we can afford to ignore. We need you to eliminate that convoy before they make it to their base. Alright, well, don't underestimate the Shrek commander. It's tough as hell and carries 3 PPCs and has the heat capacity to fire all of them non-stop. That is quite a lot of heat sinking. But either way, this is the area, Commander. The armored column should be just ahead. I'm not getting in range of that thing's guns, Commander. Move up to here. Yeah, you should be able to spot the target. I'll be on station, boss. After you make some tank-sized holes in the terrain, I'll pick up your lands at this LZ. Okay.
This would be some prime beach real estate. If only there were a beach.
Alright, so where are we going and where are we trying to deny them? Okay, so I'm guessing they're going to start over here. And then... Oh, actually, maybe they'll be starting fairly close to us. Okay, we're going to have to get our move on if we're going to,
Got it.
If we're going to... Ooh. Okay, I thought for a second we were about to get a blip, which I would have been a little upset with.
Moving to position.
Alright, everybody, you know what? Let's avoid contact being made. We're not going to run further forwards than what we've already explored. I don't really want to get into combat just yet. I need to...
Primary target on screen, Commander.
I want to make sure that we get as close as we possibly can. But I guess that's on their movement.
Sensors have something.
Alright, so that's their movement. They have a 50... javelin and a 50-tonner. Okay. We're going to be getting into the fray quite quickly, it seems. Alright, good news is, we're highly evasive. Wow, okay. That was some, dud missiles there. Alright, well, we've got the road. They're probably going to be running across here.
Yes, Commander.
Don't have great shots on that javelin, but that 50-tonner is coming on up. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make the most of our defensiveness. We'll see what we can do. Alright, large laser coming in from the left. Well, that could be a lot of things. Oh, and there's another 50-tonner. Okay. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Is that a hunchback? 4P, okay. So he's going to be a bit toasty. At least they've got makeshift condition. This is going to make it a little bit easier for us to manage.
Good to go.
Alright, well, we're not going to have the resolve just
Wait
yet.
for command.
The Orion can move on up, and we might be able to punch a sizable hole, depending. Could maybe shuffle off to the side and then go, I don't know, maybe a, yeah, aim for the hunchback and then see if we miss. Maybe we get lucky and get a stray shot on the javelin. I don't think we have a better start. Yeah, let's start with that.
Onward.
Those odds are fairly sizable, and oh dear, what's that? A hunchback 4G. That's very annoying. That's gonna be quite the task. Well, you know what? Let's just start with what we can actually shoot at, and that would be this one, because those odds are garbage.
Welcome to my alpha strike.
Alright, that sensor impairment is going to do a great deal of good for us. That means that they're going to be a lot less likely to be able to target us.
Standing by.
We still need to... 45s, 85s and 95s. That's at least something good.
Commander.
Maybe we can bring...
By.
Oh, you know what we do? We bring the catapult, and then we're not going to be able to get out of position here, but maybe... Alright, let's move into cover. 90%? I don't think those odds get any better. No, it's 90% regardless of where we go. So let's take cover. That way we can at least avoid that hunchback back there. We'll see if we can maybe tip this guy over.
Firing on target.
Oh, we're so close and yet so far. Alright, we're going to use...
Receiving you.
Oh wait, we have the Marauder... Oh, we have the Shadow Hawk, right. We can definitely knock him over. Yeah, I think we've got to put all of our eggs in one basket right now. Let's see, 85, 95, all 95s. I'd love to have that little bit of extra evasion, but I think... Oh, actually, you know what? Can we stand slightly uphill? Yeah, so we're slightly further back from that AC-20, so we can minimize his range, but we can more likely get the,
Consider it done.
the targeting that we need. Alright.
Certainly.
Oh, Alright, not quite.
Solid connection on that one.
That's a knockdown at least. Don't know why my game is decided to be quite so laggy with those shots, but I guess it can't do much about that. Yeah, see, this is the tricky thing. If we go 95s across the board for that hunchback, and 95, I want to stay far enough away, but I also don't want to get targeted. You know, we'll probably get a turn before him, maybe. I don't know, maybe we could try and get a free precision shot on him next time, and yeah, you know what? I think the initiative might run in that order. We've got 2, they've got 2. They had a turn before us. I'm guessing it'll then switch to our side. And then, yeah, I'll precision shot with Rannick against the hunchback. And we will slow his initiative down, and then we will just make sure that that thing does not survive. But as for him, let's see, 51 points of damage, 88. I think we've got to go center of mass here. I'm not looking to salvage this. I'm looking to make sure that we all get home safely right now. Yeah, and if we miss and we hit that torso, well, that's even better. Actually, either side would be great, actually. Yeah, taking out those heat sinks. Either way, center torso.
Target.
Come on. Alright, CT down. That is what we needed. Alright. There come the vehicles. LRMs are incoming. Alright.
Light damage, Commander.
Alright, so they're scouting. The Javelin's backing on up. This is good. That said though, oh, we've also got that Trek PPC carrier to deal with. Oh, there's another 50-tonner? Ooh, what is the bet that they're hunchbacks? They're just like, they just decided to bring out 3 of them, and they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
This would be a fun one for the for them to deal with. Yeah, alright, you know what? This is what we're going to have to do. We're going to march on forwards. We're going to see what's back there. We're going to at least have cover. Do we want to keep eyes off the guy at the back, or do we want eyes on? You know what? We'll stay here. At least we'll know what we're dealing with, and if for some reason we get lucky and get that headshot and the kill, we can still target something. Alright, so those odds are actually much better against that crab. Let's see, 60 ton, 80 ton. Okay, that'll be our Shrek carrier. Alright, precision shot. Who are we targeting? Javelin? No. Hunchback? Yes. And this one is... what do we need? We need far too much. Okay. Let's just go for that headshot and see if we can go home... well, send him home early. I'm gonna call that a swing and a miss. Alright, here comes the crabby boy. Yeah, 2 large lasers, but again, we have cover, damage reduction, and our Lance Command module. And now that means everybody else...
Awaiting orders.
oh no, we're not going to get to fire on him again. Oh, bother. Okay, hang on. We hit his... should have targeted his AC-20. Alright,
What's the plan?
that was a... choice maneuver on my end, I guess. I'm concerned about those vehicles getting a line of sight on me. Could possibly go for the Javelin so they can't target us way back. That said though, yeah, I think we'll send the ER medium laser at the hunchback because we've got nothing better to aim at. And then everything else goes SRMs to maybe the Javelin and see if we can deal with that. Yeah, and this gives us the most evasion possible. Alright, it's what we're running with.
Yes, Commander.
It's not a great choice, but it could be worse. Alright, let's... oh no.
Confirm.
Just trying to make that thing a little bit more, weak. Alright, let's hope he misses that shot.
They've got a lock on me.
Oh, someone else has moved first. Okay, you know what? Maybe there is a chance. We could... 65s and 60s.
Commander?
A catapult. Actually, you know what? He hasn't taken stability damage. Never mind. He's not going down. Oh, that's a pain. Alright, let's go... Let's maintain a healthy distance. I think that is the right play here. We'll send everything we've got against the Hunchback.
I copy.
We should be able to get it. Or at least maybe, I don't know, soften it. I don't know. Anything would be good.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, alright. Here he comes. Whoa, whoa, here he comes. Ooh, come on, evasion. Please be good. It did look like a miss. And it was. Okay, fantastic. We have a brand new lease on life. That is fantastic. We're still here. That's so good. Otherwise, we could have been everywhere and it would have been bad. Alright, so,
Waiting for orders.
that Orion, we can now shuffle on up. That'll then favor that side as well, which is fantastic news. You know what? I think we maybe send the LRMs at the Javelin just because they're our highest shot. And I guess technically it could kill. Although 30%, do we just go for sheer damage? Although it's highly unlikely that's gonna land. Yeah, 30% is just a little bit too low for my tastes. Let's just make sure we're increasing the damage output for the turn.
Splitting fire.
Alright, well, there goes his arm. Structure's exposed on the Javelin, so I guess we did something. Alright, LRMs. Breaching shot. Okay, not too much. I'm guessing maybe an LRM 10? No PPC fire, so this is a good sign. That crest is saving us, but we're going to have to be very, very well prepared. Alright, let's see. We've got 31 resolve. We've got to play this to our strengths. Let's go ahead and move on up. We're going to shuffle
Heading out.
around this rock. We're going to go precision strike. We're going to aim for the head. And then even if we miss, we're probably more likely to hit that AC-20, which we could destroy. But again, I think this is the quickest way to get the kill. And again, we only need 2 of these things to hit.
Roger that.
And that looked like it. Was that a large laser and a small laser?
Hostile eliminated.
Yes, it was. Okay, fantastic news. All right, well, that saves us a whole heap of trouble.
Watch my six.
Oh, wow. That crap had some maneuver. Okay, I thought he would definitely get into our left side, but I didn't think he was going to be able to make it all the way around.
Yes, Commander.
That does annoy me. Alright, oh, they're going to be able to move this turn. Ugh. Got so many choices. Alright, let's go. Oh, but then if we shoot... Hang on a second. Oh no, if we move back here... No, that's the wrong guy. Move there, that's the wrong guy. Okay, hang on a second. Jump jets. Jump jets would technically give us his back. We could possibly burn through... it's again 110 points to center of mass. That's a lot of work, and I don't think we're going to get it. Yeah, look, I think we shuffle off over here. We'll go for it, and then we'll work on running quickly and firing LRMs at the others. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll jump this way. That does show him in our forward-facing arc. Good. This will heat us up a little bit too much. Okay, maybe we drop small laser. Alright, SRM4, that is the right amount of heat. Alright, let's see what we can get done.
Rear armor it is.
And we didn't really get much of anything. Okay, and we're now sensor locked. That is unfortunate.
Ready.
I feel like we should just fire our PPC into his back. We can take out 1 torso, maybe 2. Can send the LRMs over at the Javelin again. I think that's going to be our play.
On the way.
Yeah, alright, so, you... Oh, wait, still too much heat? Fine. This is why we brought you along, because you can vent anytime you're ready. Good. Let's go you over here, 45. You back there is 30. Oh. You know what, then? Don't bother. We'll just go for the kill. Yeah, I'm more interested in this crab going than that javelin. Alright, well, there's his left torso.
Solid connection on that one.
I doubt he's got much structure left. 15. Of course he does.
Orders?
15, 15, 15. And we are slightly off to not be able to tag what we want. Alright, wait, we took off his left arm too. That's the far side as well. That doesn't help us there either. Man. Alright, well, I guess if that's the case, let's just focus a, you know what? Let's reserve. Nothing else is going to change this round, but at least I can see what's going on here. They've got a manticore. Okay, that's going to hurt. Alright, what do they have as far as damages? I guess technically if we hit the side of the vehicle we could get the damage we need. So we do 160 at maximum. Yeah, that's...
Yes, Commander.
That's highly unlikely, although... if we move here, what are we showing? Front arc? Oh, we just can't quite slice the pie as we need to. Alright, Alright, well, you know what? If we move up here... Oh, no, that's not going to be within range of our small lasers either. Alright, let's just take out... Let's just do some miscellaneous damage here. We're going to shuffle up over here. Oh, wait, 60%, that's pretty bad. 55, 95... 55... Oh, can we get direct line of sight on this guy? Okay, so that would give us a 65%. That'll be 95%. That's fine by me.
Got it.
We'll, Oh, Javelin's got more armor than I thought it had. Huh. Alright, well, either way, we're going to still go ahead and multi-target. Yeah, a little bit on one and a little bit on the other. I want to soften this up, but I still want to work on this as well. Again, we're not going to get the kills, so it's not worth focusing everything on it. I think this, though, might still cause some trouble.
Splitting fire.
Make our life a bit easier on the next turn. Yeah, so there goes his arm.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Right, and then where's the 80-tonner? Oh, it's barely there. Okay.
They're flanking.
Alright, rude. Very bad, though. Alright.
My internals are taking a beating.
We're going to need to put some repairs on this. Yeah, that left torso. Ooh, Lance Command mod as well. That's bad, bad, bad news.
I'm here.
Alright, what to do? I really want to take out that crab, but at the same time, I feel like... Yeah, that'll probably cover us, and then we can take care of whatever this is. Yeah, I think we'll be in range. Alright, let's go ahead and we need to focus on these vehicles. That should move our back from out of danger. I don't think he'll get the angle. Actually, you know what?
Reporting.
We have another friend. We have melee on our side. Yeah, let's go ahead and see how much health has he got? 15 hit points, 41 hit points. We're still in the re-firing facing arc. Oh yeah, and we have the ace pilot ability. So we're going to go ahead and shoot. That is non-negotiable. We'll drop off the SRM. Actually, you know what? We'll drop off the EL medium laser. That is quite toasty. The rest, this will do fine. Yep, let's kill this thing here.
Firing.
Alright, now we can move
Enemy
the Marauder
down.
with safety, but now we can also go ahead and scoot off to... Yeah, we'll pick up some evasion, we'll pick up some cover.
As you wish.
We'll cool down a little bit.
What do you need?
Now with Rannick, we can move over here unimpeded. We'll get as close as we can and try and get all of our weapons on target.
On my way.
Oh, it's a demolisher. Yeah, twin LB-10Xs. That's not too bad. All right. How much armor have you got? Not too much, which is good. Unfortunately, not going to get melee this time around, but we do need to take that kill. I don't really feel like taking all of that damage, although that Manticore is also annoying. Oh, actually, you know what? I think we're going to focus on this guy. Yeah, we can get all of our small lasers and everything. I'm sure we'll get a friend that can take care of him. Yeah, let's just go.
All weapons are go.
Primary target is taking damage.
Oh, thank goodness then. For a second then, when there was that blip of silence, my heart skipped a beat, thinking that we were in some major trouble and I hadn't actually killed
Ready
the
for
enemy. Alright. That's fine. Let's go. Alright, yeah, there is technically that back there. What do we do? Oh, what have we got?
Receiving you.
I guess we do technically still have him around as well. Let's move. Oh, you know what? We'll do a split shot. We'll send the small laser over at the javelin. We'll get breaching shot on that as well. That'll fire right towards his SRM ammo, and then we can send our LRMs towards the demolisher. That is the way to do it. All right, let's go.
I copy.
Okay, and that thing's still got too much armor. And that thing still lives. Alright.
Orders?
What to do here? Oh, we're just on the wrong side of this terrain here. That LRM-15 is 75. Let's see, what have we got? Yeah, again, it's not enough damage to kill this thing, although technically if we crit the front, that would be quite cataclysmic if we get that ammo. Yeah, if we get an ammo explosion. But again, we've only got 60 points of damage. It's going to leave it with 15 structure, I guess. Maybe we fire the mediums or the snub at him, and then we fire the LRMs elsewhere? Yeah, there we go. I guess that's as good as we can get.
I'm walking here.
And you know what? We have the heat capacity, so you know what? That's perfect. I will happily target LRMs here and everything else here. I want this thing to die. I do not want our Marauder to get any more wounded than it is.
Got it, Commander.
And unfortunately that did not work out as I wished. Alright. And that didn't kill either. Alright, well that's just
That
splendid.
hit something good.
I'm sorry, Rannick, you're about to get a face full of overgrown buckshot.
Let's hit him hard.
Okay. But you're still here. Oh, there it is. The javelin's going for...
Oh, you bastards.
Yeah,
Weapon system down.
that's annoying. That's annoying. Yeah, we wouldn't have got the kill. There's nothing we could do to get that kill in time. We at least didn't take too much there. You know what, Marauder, let's just move you on up and we'll get you there. We'll get you to crush that. That'll be
Heading out.
a good way to cool down. There we have it. Alright. Oh man, that's so annoying. Yeah.
That's one less vehicle.
If I hadn't have misjudged just how much maneuver that crab had initially, we would have been fine, but, you know, you can only do with what you've got. Do I want to get line of sight on that Shrek PPC carrier this turn around? I don't think I do. I'm going to go... actually, hang on a second. Let's just zoom on in for a second. Oh... Do we reckon he can see over that? I don't know, and I don't... Oh. Okay, hang on a second. If we don't move you, we can go... Oh, actually, you know
You
what?
have orders?
She's goblin. You know what we're going to go ahead and do? We're going to go... Yeah, I think he's going to be able to see over that hill fairly quickly, and we're going to get in trouble. Although it is taking a long time for it to move. You know what? Maybe we go... Maybe we take some long distance here. We fire everything we've got over there. And then, assuming that we get the kill because... Oh, wait, no. We don't want to shoot it in the back if that's where his armor is. That's a good way to keep him alive. Hang on a second. Let's just spin you... Oh, no. We're going to spin you around here. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to go ahead and get that kill. Yeah, if we come in for melee, I feel like that could put us in line of sight, and I do not want to deal with that.
I understand.
We're going to play it carefully. Alright, we'll reduce a little bit of heat. We can add an extra SRM on board. Yeah, it's the best way to add damage because that is, what, 4x8, that's 32. Yeah, there's not a better way of us doing this, I think.
Of course.
Oh, we got a head injury. Alright.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Alright, now what is it going to do? Oh, it's just chilling there.
I'm your spaniel.
Oh, well then, if that's the case, let's go ahead and...
Ready for orders.
If we move up here, we can get that small laser on target. He's not going to have the health to survive it. That's good. Let's go.
I'm receiving you.
Let's bring our friend up over here and let's go. There we have it. We don't have direct line of sight, but we have what we need. The Bulldog? Where on earth is this Shrek PPC carrier? Did it scoot through and I missed it? Surely not. Or maybe... Oh, wait a second. Maybe, just maybe, there's like some terrain blockage and it can only go through there? I don't know why we didn't... I'm truly bamboozled. Alright, we're going multi-target. We're obviously sending the LRMs against him. Yeah, obviously a little bit toasty right now. Let's turn off the snub-nosed PPC. That'll do, I guess.
Confirmed.
I'm really confused. Alright, that's the last of the escorts. Focus on the convoy. Alright, so...
Hostile eliminated.
Was there a glitch? Because we've... Yeah, 3 vehicles. 1, 2, and that'll be the third with 66 from the very beginning. I guess we got bad intel. Hey, well, you know what? I'm down with that.
Position confirmed.
If they want to give us bad intel and we don't actually have a an issue, that's fine. Let's go. Let's just go ahead and fire. Structure's exposed, but it's not going to take much for us now. All right.
Commander.
If you please.
Confirmed.
That'll do.
Locked on.
There we have it.
To the LZ commander. I'm coming in hot.
All right. I have no idea what went on there. That was.
Vehicle.
Yeah. All targets eliminated.
Mission successful.
Well, I guess. Yeah. I guess that's. Yeah, that's a bit of a first. I don't think I've ever been told there was going to be a specific unit in a mission and then not have had it pop up. Yeah. All right, well, yeah, a little disappointing still having to fix up the Marauder. That's going to cost us an arm and a leg. That'll be, what, 2 limbs? That'll put us at, like, what, 200,000 C-bills? Yeah, I think that'll be about it. But either way, salvage. Salvage is what we need, although... Oh no, here we go. The game is loading. Okay, 315,000. Yeah, Rannick is out for 18 days. That is painful, but it is what it is. We can go ahead and finish our Hunchback 4G. That is delightful. And then... Well, I don't know. What else do we want? Any good weapons? Small laser, plus 10 damage and critical. You know what? Sure, we'll take that. And then... everything else doesn't make much of a difference. Alright. Oh, AC 20. Hang on a second. We need that for our hunchback. Yes. We'll take all of those. Everything else is optional. Alright, so an extra piece, that'll do. Part of a javelin. Medium lasers, PPC. Yeah, alright. A lot of heat sinks. That is nice. Man, I can't believe that. That is so annoying. I just... this is... Yeah. I'm just annoyed about what do I do? Good grief, the words elude me. Yeah, miscalculating the amount of maneuver that crab had. I knew he'd be on that side, but I just didn't think he would quite have had the movement to get around there, but oh well. It is what it is. We can't do much about that. At least it didn't result in a death. Injuries aren't good, but it could be worse.
Is cleared for fighting.
Alright, so you know what? We have a tried and true hunchback. Look, don't get me wrong. I love this. I like what we've come up with over here. Maybe we just save it. I still feel like there's more potential with the 4P. You know what? We'll put our hunchback in storage. We will then go ahead and we will get... what do we call it? Yeah, once we get the Mech Bay 3 up and running, then we'll get that up and running. I think that'll be better. Alright, as for now, let's just double check. We've got 3 million C-bills. I think that was the last of our contracts. We have a... Oh, hang on a second. We have an assassinate mission open to us. Ooh, travel to McLeod's lands. Hang on a second. Let's just check the star map and see where we're traveling. Okay, we have a new... okay, that's doubling back to where we've already been. I don't think we're going to go for that. What we want is somewhere else. But either way, actually, hang on a second. We need a... We'll go to the Mech Bay, and then we'll see what the damage is and what we need to... And we'll see what we need to repair, and how much that's going to cost us before we start going through the store. Just in case. You never know. Oh, also, I don't think I noticed it before, but the classic BattleTech right there, the armor structure, your heat... Yeah, I don't think I'd ever noticed that before. That is pretty cool. Alright, so either way, let's check out the bays. Let's get that Marauder up and going. What did we lose? Oh, we lost our ER medium laser, I think. Oh, man. Alright, well... Can't do much about that. Yeah, alright, let's just refit. Alright, but either way, I'll go ahead and do that. I might pause recording while all of this gets up and running. Oh no, never mind. It's back up and running. Yeah, that ER medium laser would have been nice. Alright, let's chuck in that small laser. Oh, with extra damage. You know what? That is a good choice for this mech. And then equipment-wise, weapon-wise, sorry. No, we want, I guess we go with another large laser. Yeah, that's a shame. That's going to put us overweight as well, which means we're going to lose out on some heat sinking again. Okay, hang on a second. Let's just double check the store. Medium laser, PPCs. There is a snub PPC here with damage, which the stability damage, which would be really good, but I don't think we're going to take it. Yeah. It could be nice, but I think we'll leave it for now. And I think, yeah, we just go back to our... We'll drop off a couple of heat sinks. Yeah, it's 170,000 C-bills to make this work, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and confirm. Oh well, at least it's going to be fixed by the time we get to our next planet. Alright, so that'll be fine. Let's see, what else have we got? I don't think that there's too much else. I guess there is technically a few more heat sinks, so we could throw some of them onto the Black Knight. Make sure we're not wasting any time. And, oh, what did we pick up? Leg mod for minus 20 DFA damage to self. Huh. Alright, I don't think that's going to quite be useful at this stage, but we'll let it be. We'll go ahead and throw on a whole heap of heat sinks. We'll see how that all goes. And then... Oh no, that's enough. Alright, so heat efficiency is mildly better. Alright, you know what? Maybe we drop those jump jets. Chuck that in. I guess technically we've got a mech if we go with that. Yeah, so the ERPPC is good at range, and then we can drop that off from cooling, because now our heat sinking is 60, so we can fire that and not get hot. And then when everything gets close, we can then bring those medium lasers online and maybe drop off the ERPPC. Yeah, alright, we'll go ahead and we'll see how that plays out. Alright, so we've got all of those, that should be fine. We'll go ahead and double check our MechWarriors. We should have some XP to spend. Let's
Good to go.
go. What do we want? I think what we do next is we go for guts with Rannick here. We'll try and boost his health as well as that recoil penalty, so
Training complete.
minimal penalties there.
Commander.
Let's see. Could go minimum range. Yeah, look, let's just go for that. I don't know. I don't think there's yeah, I guess that'll have to do.
MechWarrior training
I
complete.
don't know if it's really worth maxing out the last little bit for him. Although, oh, actually, no, I tell a lie. Shouldn't have done that. I believe there's a plus 30 heat overheat threshold.
Orders?
Alright, big man, you don't have enough.
I wait your command.
And neither do you. Alright, so let's go ahead and find ourselves a new location. So we already have a bit of a plan. We're going to follow another 2 skull sets of mission. I think we'll go over here to Renfield. That'll give us some more contracts with some more people we want to improve with. And then, yeah, then we can head up over there and maybe head towards some Federated Suns land. And maybe get access to their stores or something. Alright. Alright, letters from home. Thanks to the modern day miracle of the hyperpulse generator, it's mail day aboard the Argo. Crew members filter into and out of the communications room to receive messages from home. Later that evening, there's a knock at the door of your personal quarters. Upon opening the door, Big Man slips inside and raises you a datapad. Commander, I'd already read half of this message before I realized it wasn't mine. It's addressed to Archangel from a long distance lover back home. It's a breakup letter. A torn expression creases Big Man's face. I just don't know what to do. He would be devastated. Do I pass on the letter to him or do I keep it to myself? Alright, look, yeah, obviously it should, it's gotta go to who it's addressed to. I'm sure it's still illegal to not have, you know, to have someone else open your mail. Advise him to pass the mail to its recipient. Yes, that is what we'll do, but praise him for being considerate of Archangel's morale. Yeah, we'll praise him, but it's still gotta get handed off nonetheless. Big Man considers for a moment, then reluctantly nods and leaves your quarters. Later that week, you run into Archangel in the mess. He seems distracted, with dark circles under his eyes. Big Man clearly decided truth was more important than morale. It may take a while before Archangel shakes this off. At a nearby table, Big Man catches your eye. While it was a tough call, Big Man is clearly at peace with the decision not to delay the inevitable. Alright, so he's a little upset, but that could have been a lot worse. I think that's fair. I appreciate his thoughts to his fellow MechWarrior, but at the same time too, the truth is coming out, and if you start lying and you start getting caught up in things that weren't your business, that's
Job
very,
done, Commander.
well, it's ill-advised on, yeah. But either way, let's go ahead and keep on moving. Alright, should only be a couple more days. Let's see. How long until Rannick is back, and when do we arrive? Those are our 2 big questions. Alright. So, Rannick is back up and running. That's good. So, yeah, transport was enough time for him to feel better. That means we're running back at full strength. Let's go ahead and visit the store, as is procedure. Let's see, SE2s, SE10s, machine guns with extra shots, extra critical. Those are tempting. Yeah, that could be nice. I do want to find some of those weightless MGs. I'm pretty sure we can find heat-reduced machine guns, but I think for now there's not much actually here. So you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll purchase these. If we've got to do a little bit of refitting at a certain point, it just is what it is. Extra shots means extra damage.
New weapon systems available.
And then a little bit of extra critical. It's never bad to
New weapon
have that
systems
either.
available.
Okay, so I think that's where we call it. We'll double check our MechWarriors just to see if we've been boosting up any of our
Yes, Commander.
XP while we're flying.
Good to go. Receiving you.
No, okay. It looks like our training module has its limits. But either way, we'll come back with some contracts in the next one. And yeah, if you want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan signing out.